Welcome everyone! In this video, we are in the Great League, showcasing some more fun battles featuring Registeel. Had to do it, guys. Registeel, the newly buffed Registeel, with the legacy move of Zap Cannon, has become exceedingly better in both the Great League and the Ultra League, guys. With Zap Cannon, Registeel is now a literal god in the world of Pokemon Go Battle League. So naturally, guys, we had to give it a go and give it a shot and see what all the hype was all about, guys. And my goodness, it did not disappoint. Registeel is amazing, guys. It is going to be the lead on this team. Registeel makes for a very strong lead. It also makes for a very strong closer. So today, we are running it on the lead. And also on this team, guys, we've got good old Sableye as our safe swap. So, guys, if you're noticing, this team comp looks a little bit familiar. It's based on a very strong, powerful and popular team comp, and that is Bastiodon on the lead, Medicham safe swap, or Medicham in the back and Sableye on the safe swap. So basically what we did was we took out Bastiodon and swapped it in for Registeel. I know, very original, but hey guys, if there is a core that works, why not run with it? So I figured let's take our big boy Bastiodon out and slide Registeel in there and see how it performs, and it did extremely well. And as we all know, Sableye on the safe swap is probably the best safe swap in the entire Great League. And of course, as we mentioned before, we got good old Medicham in the back on this team, of course, guys. Medicham is very strong in the Great League, as all of you may already know. It is amazing. And we are running Ice Punch, guys. We had to take off our Power Up Punch that we had on there for the Love Cup in place of the now recommended Ice Punch for the Open Great League. Gives you a lot more coverage, guys, especially up against those flyers like Altaria, like Mandibuzz. Gives you a nice amount of coverage, and guys, all the steel types in this meta just melt away from just the counter damage alone. Power Up Punch is definitely not the way to go in the Open Great League, in my opinion. So we're rolling with Ice Punch with Medicham on this team, guys. But without further ado, let's get right into this first battle. My goodness, Registeel is amazing now. And we were met with a Jellicent on the lead, guys. What used to be an awful lead is now exceedingly better, guys, with Zap Cannon. So we're staying right here. We can win this matchup. We're not going to shield anything, guys. A lot of Jellicents like to play that bait game, but they're going straight for the Shadow Ball. And Registeel is very bulky. We tank that, no problem, guys. We do get to the Zap Cannon. Going to go straight for that Zap Cannon. Most likely get the shield, as they have not debuffed our attack just yet. And we do, and that attack does drop, guys. Zap Cannon has a guaranteed chance of dropping the attack by one stage. And they do go Bubble Beam. We are not shielding anything from this Jellicent. We have an excellent answer to Jellicent on our team, guys. So we're just going to spam this Jellicent with super effective Zap Cannons. And we grab that second shield. That is amazing, guys. We now have a massive shield advantage, courtesy of the newly buffed Registeel with Zap Cannon. You love to see it, guys. They go Bubble Beam again, and we are not shielding. They make an aggressive play into a Drapion. So we have been debuffed, but we're going to look to chip this Drapion and then make a play into our Medicham, guys. As Sableye doesn't like taking those crunches from the Drapion. Medicham's a little bit bulkier, and we can do some nice solid neutral fast move pressure with our counters. We do tank the crunch. This Drapion got way ahead on energy, but that is okay, guys. Medicham is a bulky boy, and we're going to tank these crunches. No problem, guys. We're going to farm up a little bit extra before getting rid of it with an Ice Punch. This will be more than enough to take out this very spammy Drapion, and we say bye-bye to the Drapion, expecting them to come back in with that Jellicent. Yeah, they do. So we have loaded energy. We're going to look to get off this Psychic. That's the beauty of grabbing those shields in that opening matchup. It's amazing, guys. And that Psychic does tons of neutral damage to the very bulky Jellicent. They do look to farm us down, so we're going to throw Registeel in here to force them to throw some energy, guys. They are loaded on energy. We're going to force them to throw and then make an aggressive play into our Sableye to look to close this game out for us, guys. We can Shadow Claw this down. They are loaded, guys. We're going to shield this up. This is most likely a Shadow Ball, and it is. That is an amazing shield that would have done tons of neutral damage to us. And they've got their own shiny Registeel in the back, guys. You love to see it. They're shiny flexing on us, but that is quite all right. Our Sableye does have a shield advantage, and we can absolutely take out this Registeel with a shield advantage. We are going to shield up the potential Zap Cannon, and we're not worried about the attack drop, guys. We just need 2 foul plays to take out this opposing Registeel. We are just about there to the back-to-back foul plays needed to close this game out. This is going to be the first one, getting the Registeel extremely low. And here we go, guys. Sableye coming in clutch. Closing the game strong, doing what it does, and that is destroy its opposition. And that Jellicent is just about toast, and they concede the match. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. All right, hopping into the next match. Let's see what we have up here. Stunfisk, not a good lead for us, not the best. So we're going to make a play into our safe swap Sableye, and they meet us with an Altaria. So the way I like to play Altaria is I will go straight for the return. Generally, they let it go through, thinking that you're looking to bait or knowing that they can tank it. And if they do let it go through like they did there, we will go down on shields. We will shield everything and look to farm this Altaria all the way down. And the reason why, guys, is because we're completely fine going completely down on shields because we know that our Registeel in the back is bulky enough to perform very well without shields. And the same goes for Medicham. So we will absolutely expend both of our shields to preserve the switch advantage just because they let the return go through. If they don't let it go through, then you have to soft lose that and come back in with your Registeel. But they let it go through. So here we go. We have flipped switch advantage, and we are just going to spam this Stunfisk with as many foul plays as we can. And they do chunk quite a bit because Sableye hits like a truck, guys. And they know that, so they're not going to get greedy on their farm. They're going to look to get rid of us with a Rock Slide. That is okay, guys. The beauty of flipping switch is we can come right in here with Medicham and go to work on this Stunfisk. And they aggressively make a play into a Venusaur, most likely trying to catch a move. But guys, this is amazing. We've got Registeel for this Venusaur. We don't care about anything that this Venusaur could possibly throw at us, although it does add up as Frenzy Plant is completely busted. But guys, you're going to see the power of Zap Cannon here, guys. Even resisted, it does tons of damage to these grass types like Venusaur, like Trevenant. It is amazing. And we have lowered that attack, so that makes this resisted damage even more less impactful in this matchup here. We're just going to Zap Cannon this thing until it's gone here, guys. We're going to look to go for this. Most likely grab that last shield, as it would KO from this range. And they do shield. That is amazing. Expecting them to try and snipe us with a charge move, and we're completely fine with that, guys. We wanted this. By all means, blow all your energy on our low health Registeel. We're fine with that, guys. We're just going to counter down this Stunfisk. They are energy dry, and we've got loaded energy for this Venusaur. We can tank a Frenzy Plant no problem from this health range. And this Venusaur is just about done. Medicham is going to put it out of its misery with a massively super effective Psychic. And we say bye-bye Venusaur. And we say good game. Well played to this battler. So far, so good in the Great League with Registeel. Guys, if you like what you're seeing, do remember to give the video a like, as you would really be providing a massive help to the channel. All right, let's see what we have up next here. Another Stunfisk on the lead. Yeah, terrible lead again. So just like the last match, we're going to go into Sableye. The reason why it's not the greatest lead is because they outpace you to the Earthquakes. They do outpace you. You're not going to get to a Focus Blast before they get to an Earthquake. So that is why we swap out. And they have an Altaria looking like the same team again, back to back, but that is quite all right, guys. Just like in that last match, they let the return go through. So we are perfectly fine going completely down on shields to preserve our switch advantage, guys, because we don't want our Registeel on the Stunfisk. Especially with shields down. So we are going to shield up this next Sky attack and look to Shadow Claw this Altaria down. And expecting them to come back in with that Stunfisk, that is okay. They cannot farm down without taking a lot of neutral damage from our foul plays. So we're going to look to get off this first foul play, not expecting a shield. Stunfisk can comfortably tank a couple of foul plays, no problem. And we get some lovely lag there. Not sure where we are on the counts, but if we see that the foul play pops up, we're going for it just as fast as we get to it. And if they let this go through, this will be getting them extremely low, and it does. That is amazing, guys. So they're going to look to take us out with a rock slide, but that is okay. We can come in here with our Medicham and look to farm down. And they've got a Medicham in the back, so slightly different team. Very similar, yet different. Instead of Venusaur, they've got Medicham on this one. The way I like to play the mirror matchups is I always go for the extra, which we did get an extra through, and they go Ice Punch there. That is very interesting. When shields are down, guys, definitely go for those Psychics. They hit for heavy neutral damage, and they have Stab. That was a little bit confusing. Not sure why they went Ice Punch there, but we did get the defense drop, guys, so we're going for this Ice Punch. Their defense was lowered from our Psychic, and we do grab that last shield. That is amazing. So we're going to let them throw this energy at us and then look to make an aggressive play into our Registeel to get ahead on energy. This Medicham is low enough, and our Registeel is healthy enough to where it does not pose much of a threat to us. And they come back in with that Stunfisk, going to farm up a little extra and then throw before they get to their charge attack. This is obviously going to be taking out the Stunfisk, and we can definitely get to another move before this Medicham can take us out, guys. Registeel is amazingly bulky, guys. Whatever they throw, we can survive, no problem. That is the beauty of Registeel. So bulky, guys, and it is just a resisted Psychic, of course, as we know that they had Ice Punch. This Zap Cannon's going to be KOing the Medicham. Registeel closing the game strong. You don't get much better than that, guys. Registeel is amazing in the Great League. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. All right, hopping into the next match, we got a Trevenant lead. That is awful. Got to go into Sableye, and they meet us with a Mandibuzz running Air Slash. My goodness. Not off to a great start in this matchup, as we can see here. Going to look to go for this return. That's really all you want to throw against Mandibuzz. It is very bulky, and you don't see too many Mandibuzzes in the open Great League, guys. But with all the Azumarill, I think being scared away by the newly buffed Registeel, we're seeing more Mandibuzzes pop up in the open Great League. They're going to go for another Aerial Ace here. We are actually going to shield this and see if they would rather take a shield advantage and give us switch advantage. So we're going to go for this return. At the very least, we will even up on shields. But no, they let it go through. They want to take shield advantage. That is quite all right. That's really what we need to give ourselves a chance here. They come in with a Wall Rain to farm down. We're going to try and come in with our Medicham. But they're most likely going to come back in with Trevenant as they do there. And here we go, guys. It's not looking good, guys, because Trevenant up a shield can beat both Registeel and Medicham fairly easily, guys. It's not very close. So this arguably is where the Bastiodon variation of this classic team comp is better, performs better in the Open Great League. Registeel just doesn't do very well up against Trevenant, especially when Trevenant is up a shield. That Zap Cannon did considerable resisted damage, but it's just not enough. This Trevenant is just going to shred right through our Medicham, guys, as they do apply super effective fast move pressure with those Shadow Claws. We do call the bait there successfully, trying to give ourselves a shot here, but they catch the Ice Punch on their Wall Ring. Good play by them. They are just running circles around us, guys. This is not going to happen for us. I don't even know why we shield this. We're trying our very best to do something, but in hindsight and looking back, they are still up a shield, guys. They are literally running circles around us. This was a very difficult team to try and beat with our team. It's just next to impossible to beat that team, but good game, well played nonetheless. All right, guys, hopping into the next match. Let's see what we got up next here. Medicham lead, obviously terrible lead, and if we have a Medicham, we go into our own Medicham for the mirror matchup, as Sableye is our best answer to the Medicham, and you never want to go into your best option if you're looking to safe swap. So we go into the mirror, and as with all mirror matchups, the way I play them is I like to go for the extra. We did get the extra through, but our defense did drop from that Psychic, and they make an aggressive play into a Licky Tongue. They do apply super effective fast move pressure with the licks, but we obviously apply super effective fast move pressure right back, guys, and we had an energy advantage. We're going to look to go for another Psychic. That first one did a decent amount to the very tanky Licky Tongue, and they let that go through. Most likely seeing their Licky Tongue as a dead weight. Understandable, but we flip switch advantage, guys, so now we can come in with our Sableye and go to work on this Medicham, guys. Sableye absolutely dominates Medicham as we shred with super effective fast move pressure, and we can tank those ice punches all day, no problem. Gonna look to go for this foul play. This will hit for some heavy neutral damage on the Medicham, as it is part fighting, so that makes it neutral. And they do shield. That is amazing. We're going to match that shield in kind, as we can actually farm this Medicham all the way down. We could even tank another Ice Punch. They're not going to go Psychic, as that is resisted with our Dark typing. And they've got a Bastiodon in the back. Oh boy. Battle of the bulky Steel types in the Great League. You love to see it. Let's see who the dominant Steel type is in this matchup. Oh my goodness, that does quite a bit of double super effective damage to the very bulky and tanky Bastiodon. Gonna tank this flamethrower. It just tickles our very bulky Registeel. Registeel tanks that very well from Bastiodon, and there's no way we're farming down with double resisted lock-ons. We're just going to build all the way up to 100 energy and get rid of this Bastiodon, and they've got that Medicham left. With fairly low health, all we need to do is grab that last shield, guys. We don't even really need to do that, but our switch timer's not up yet, so we're just going to throw a charge move to burn the clock, and here we go. It is over, guys. We get to the foul play, and this is going to be taking out the opposing Medicham. Sableye closing the game strong yet again. You love to see it. Old, reliable Sableye. You don't get much better. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. And that is the team, guys. Not bad. Not bad at all, guys. With the exception of that hard counter team in the last battle, this team performed very well in the Great League, guys. I was thoroughly impressed with the performance of Registeel with the new legacy move of Zap Cannon, guys. It is amazing. Registeel is a new, or not new, but what do you want to say? Newly, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's amazing. Registeel leaves me speechless, guys. That's how good it is now. But yeah, it's amazing, guys. We ran it on the lead in this team. Like I said, it's based on the Bastiodon Medicham core. So I said that core works amazing. It's one of the strongest cores in the Great League. Let's see how Registeel does in Bastiodon's spot. And my goodness, it did extremely well, guys. Registeel is amazing. And if you've been eyeing the IVs on this Registeel, we got this from a trade. Took one look at those IVs, and my goodness, my eyes nearly popped out of my head. Those are amazing IVs. This is actually one that we are going to eventually bring to the Ultra League, as it is much better suited as an XL. Or this particular Registeel with these IVs is better suited as an XL in the Ultra League. We've got plenty of other Registeels that we can use. So this Registeel is going to be in the Great League until we get enough XL candies to bring it to the Ultra League, guys. But it will do extremely well for us. In the meantime, in the Great League, this is going to be our Great League Registeel. Again, until we get, and if we ever get to those XL candies needed to get it there. But yeah, did amazing, guys. You guys are all most likely familiar with the ever so popular Bastiodon Medicham core. Makes perfect sense to stick Registeel in there, guys. My goodness, it does extremely well. Registeel applies amazing charge move pressure, and then you've got Sableye on the safe swap, guys. One of the best safe swaps in the entire Great League. And this is an XL Sableye. But guys, I get the questions all the time in the comments. You can use your non-XL Sableye. It will perform just fine. Honestly, guys, they're very marginal differences between the two. The XL is slightly bulkier, while the non-XL hits a bit harder. So they kind of even each other out. It is nice to have that added bulk if you can, but again, guys, if you don't have an XL, if you either don't have the XLs or you're not level 40 yet, just use your non-XL Sableye. It will do just fine. And Medicham is an absolute beast. Nothing needs to be said about Medicham. It is amazing, guys. This team very much exceeded my expectations. Registeel as a whole is amazing. I had a blast, guys. I hope you all give it a try with this team comp and let me know how you do. But as always, I thank you for watching and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.